These are the top 5 deadliest domestic militant attacks in the United States. Please note that this video is strictly for educational purposes, and viewer discretion is advised because I'll be talking about some pretty dark stuff. Number 5. The 2025 New Orleans attack. On January 1st, Shamsuddin Bahar Jabbar drove a truck into a crowd on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, Louisiana. After crashing into a pole, he hopped out of the truck and started shooting at police before he himself was killed. In total, 15 people, including the militant, would be killed, while another 57 would be injured. Jabbar was a former soldier who later converted to Islam and became radicalized by the ideology of the Islamic State. The 2015 San Bernardino attack. On December 2nd, Rizwan Farouk and his wife Tashfeen Malik opened fire on a banquet at the Inland Regional Center in San Bernardino, California. 14 people would be killed before the militants left. They were stopped by police about 4 hours later, and a shootout erupted, killing both militants and injuring 2 officers. In total, 16 people would die and 24 would be injured. Both militants were motivated by jihadist ideology and were apparently inspired by the Islamic State. Number 3. The 2019 El Paso attack. On August 3rd, Patrick Crucius opened fire on shoppers in a Walmart in El Paso, Texas. After firing about 90 rounds, he left the scene and surrendered to police. 23 people, mostly Latinos, would be killed in the attack, while another 22 would be injured. Crucius was a white nationalist militant motivated by the Christchurch attacks and anti-Hispanic sentiment. The attack was intended to scare the Hispanic community and discourage immigration. Number 2. The 2016 Pulse nightclub attack. On June 12th, Omar Mateen opened fire on a gay nightclub in Orlando, Florida. He then took about 30 of the patrons hostage for several hours before being killed by a SWAT team. In total, 50 people would be killed during the incident and another 58 would be injured. Most of the victims were from the Hispanic community as the club was hosting a Latin night. The attacker was a jihadist who pledged allegiance to the Islamic State and demanded an end to U.S. military intervention against the group. Number 1. The 1995 Oklahoma City bombing. On April 19th, Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols detonated a truck bomb outside of the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. McVeigh was arrested about an hour and a half after the attack. 168 people would be killed in what remains the deadliest domestic militant attack in U.S. history, with another 600 plus being injured. McVeigh and Nichols were far-right anti-government militants who carried out the attack in retaliation for the deadly standoffs at Ruby Ridge and Waco. If you found this interesting, follow for more stories of America's underground.